Hey YouTube, let's spectate one of the most obvious cases of hacking I've seen. So I reported this guy, and right after the game he got permabanned for 100 years. Let's go watch this VOD because this is some wild stuff. So this is the hacker right here. Let's get into the game. And we're gonna see how these hacks work.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
This is me right now. Let me go ahead and hop on over to him. Let all the shaders go and everything. So initially he's playing Rocket. Nothing really special going on. Just pressing the heal button.
I'll patch you up. You're welcome.
And eventually he decides he doesn't want to lose the game. So he stops pressing heal. And he switches over to Bucky.
Put them down so they stay down.
Let's see where his first kill starts. Alright, he's on Bucky now. So far, this guy has basically no damage because he's been playing Rocket all game.
A magic onk?
Nothing too special right now. This is just normal Bucky play for the moment. Dies a little bit. Has some weird jiggle going on here. I've never actually seen that in a replay before. Let's get the respawns coming in. And eventually the hacks are going to pop off. This guy gets like 30 kills. The big thing that I saw while playing the game, the reason I knew he was hacking, is that he was hitting people from around walls, which I've never seen in a replay before. And one of the biggest things he does is he always knows which one is the real Loki. So whenever you see these Loki fights, he's going to be hitting the real Loki independently of whether or not you can actually see the guy. There he is. He's just hitting this guy. This guy was invisible. And he's tracking him like it's nothing. Let's watch that again in slow motion. Let me get these controls on.
That's what I need.
So the game's bugging out a little bit. And he's automatically tracking this guy before he can even see him. That's just a normal kill, nothing too special about that.
Armed and dangerous.
I think we can go normal speed here. Not currently doing anything crazy. Ignores the Wolverine on him. Dies there to the triple team. So he's hacking, but he's not like crazy CS hacking where you're spinning around 500 times a second just headshotting everybody. It's a little bit more subtle. He gets away with it in his match history a little bit. I'll show you that towards the end of the VOD.
If they can take out
Nothing too crazy yet. Got the ultimate coming in. Missing the still guy. Which you'll actually see as a recurring theme later on. It's going to be big in terms of figuring out that he's hacking. So pay attention to missing still targets. Because his aim on moving targets is kind of godlike once he really gets going.
Double KO!
Good thing I was here.
Now watch this part. He doesn't have vision here yet. He does not see. We can see it on the replay. You can't see this in game. So he jumps up. Hits that. Nothing too special there. But eventually he's going to start hitting people around the wall.
Stay away from these things when they're levitating. The onk's
But you already saw the wall hack coming into play, where he was able to see you right before, like even that. Let's watch the wind up before this guy even comes around the wall. Watch him track him, even though he doesn't have vision. Gets it loaded up and hits him right away before he even had vision. Eventually you're going to start seeing bullets curved as well, which is some nutty stuff. Watch this 1v1 versus Spider-Man. I believe you're about to see a magic bullet here. They have the option to report for a magic bullet. I didn't know what that meant until I saw this guy play.
The moon haunts you. Nothing personal.
Okay. I believe that was the magic bullet. We're gonna have to watch this in super slow motion so you can see what kind of nonsense that was. So he's aiming right here. That somehow curves into me. First of all, that should not hit me, but watch this Spider-Man kill. He's aiming right here. That hits him. He's aiming here. The bullet goes over here.
So, am I doing all the work here?
Look at this. Look where his shot is. Brother. Look where the bullet's going. Look at this. There's one of these where you're going to see the bullet go like this and then just curve up. I don't believe this is the one, but let's watch that ridiculous kill again.
Target neutralized.
Okay, so he's aiming right here. And that just switches right into me. Some of that is replay issues, but he's aiming here. Direct shot. That was just a direct shot. Watch the Spider-Man come in. Watch where he's aiming. He's shooting right here. Brother, look at this bullet. This shot aiming at the wall, I don't even know what this bot is trying to hit, just curves right into the Spider-Man. And that's a kill. Look at it. This hits him right here. And I was seeing this on the replay, like, what am I even looking at? This is crazy.
Armed and dangerous.
That's just using his ultimate, nothing crazy. But once he starts dealing with Loki clones, you're going to see some ridiculous stuff. So he kills the Loki clone to get his charge ultimate back up. He's trying to hit the Loki clone again in order to get another charge ultimate. But his hack automatically tries to hit the real Loki, not the fake ones. So this guy with God tier aim that just killed a Spider-Man in the middle of the air like it was nothing is struggling to hit a still target. Why? Because his hack automatically misses the real Loki, so he can't hit the clone. He's trying to hit the clone to get his ultimate back. He can't because this guy can't actually aim. And so he just dies because his hack messed up. And then it does the little weird shaky thing.
Maximum pulse.
A little far away to be hitting people. I believe there's going to be somebody flying that's about to take a magic bullet pretty soon.
Come back here. We're done here.
Ooh, that bullet kind of followed the Wolverine while he was jumping away. Okay, so he's aiming at the ground. This hits, by the way. He's aiming at the floor. This hits the Wolverine.
We're done here.
He's aiming right here. That hits him. That could be a replay issue. Like, this sometimes happens on replays. But he's aiming right here. Look at this bullet, bro. Shooting right here. Curves into him at the last second. Aiming at the floor. This shot hits. This guy's aiming at the floor, bro.
We're done here.
Aiming right next to him.
Ain't over yet.
That hits. I don't know if that's a replay issue, like, but this guy did get banned for 100 years. Aiming at the floor, that's a shot that hits.
That's what I needed.
And now he's a little far away for his hacks to be hitting. So let's go back to normal speed for a little bit. Look at these shots, bro. This hits. What? Watch this aim. If this bullet hits, I don't even know how this doesn't get instantly banned. Like, what is the anti-cheat even doing if this bullet hits? Okay, okay. Aiming at the ceiling. And that's a kill. That's a kill. God Gamer. Let's watch this God Gamer. Couldn't hit a still target before on the Loki clone because his hacks automatically don't shoot the clones. So he's got to aim by himself, which he can't do. Hits the Spider-Man that's jumping away by shooting at the ceiling. Look at this. This is a shot that hits. Like, what am I looking at?
Nothing personal.
Aiming at the floor, doesn't hit anything, but I still take a hit off that. Aiming at the floor, that totally hits me.
That's 3.
I don't know.
Curves that shot, and he's aiming over here. The shot curves in at the last second to hit the guy in the air. So has to run away because if he gets shot too many times, if he's not getting healing, he's still gonna die. So I think he's controlling his character's movement and pressing the fire button, but the hack aims for him. Let's see if we can get a magic bullet coming in. Okay, total miss. Total miss. Wait, that hit? Hold on. That hit the Iron Man somehow?
Much better.
Hold on, let me check my stream a little bit. Just gotta make sure I'm actually streaming all this. Okay, that's a direct shot. That hit. I just want to point out the shot was right here and it hit the Iron Man right here. Automatically knows it was the Loki clone. I was like, how's he hitting that? Because he misses the clones. So he ignores all the other Lokis sitting still, and he always shoots the real one if the real one is nearby.
They got behind you.
Armed and dangerous.
This is actually kind of hard to hit.
No mercy.
But it's not crazy that he's able to hit that. Alright, let's get ourselves a magic bullet coming in. Does that hit? There's no way that hits, right? Nothing too crazy happening right now, just the guy in his face.
Incoming.
Iron Man's back for more. No shot, bro.
Good thing I was here.
Hits him with that. It's not the craziest of things. Shoots at the ceiling. Doesn't hit that. Still shooting at the ceiling. Bullet curves down.
Glad to knock that grin off your shiny face, Stark. Don't mess with
Where is this guy aiming, bro?
the
This shot hits.
amazing Spider-Man.
This shot hits.
Much better.
He's aiming at the floor again. And he's probably gonna die to Spider-Man here. Because he's getting... No, he's getting healing. He's gonna stay up. Aiming at the floor. That shot hits. Let's watch that one again.
Back in action. Good thing I was here.
Okay, he's about to aim like off the screen. Look at this magic bullet, bro. He's aiming here, and somehow Spider-Man gets hit over here. Look at this. Look where his aim is. Spider-Man gets hit there. Godly aim, but can't hit a still target later on.
I underestimated you, Iliana.
The moon haunts you.
Only 60 seconds left.
So he's not completely unkillable. Like, if he's not getting heals, he will take enough damage to die. But,
That's what I needed.
nothing insane happening right now. He needs to be a little bit closer for his hacks to take full effect. Well, died to the pulse. What is he shooting at? He's just shooting randomly. Is he trying to get his accuracy down or what? Okay, there's nobody here right now. He has no vision of anybody. I just want to point out. There's a Loki up here. He does not know that. He's been looking at a wall for the past 30 seconds. Hits a hidden Loki right here. He must have a hack that allows him to see the real one, even if they're not visible. Let's see him charge this up. He's just looking at a wall, bro. He just happens to know there's a Loki here. Starts charging. Hits the invisible Loki.
We're done here.
Unable to kill him because of the healing coming in.
Armed and dangerous.
And his hack doesn't really aim well at the other stuff. He manages to get that kill actually. What was that?
Armed and dangerous.
This is what I'm saying, like, he kills people while they're hiding behind walls. So if you ever see this in your games, you gotta be wary of this. Shooting right here. There's a wall in the way. Doesn't even have vision. Shoots at the wall. That's a kill.
Again. Again.
Let's watch this kill. I'm pretty sure he wasn't aiming at me. Yeah, he's aiming way above my head. That hits me. He's aiming at the ambulance. That hits me.
Again.
Does the again. Total hit. Wait, that hits him?
You're up.
Got the Iron Man on him. Shooting over here. That bullet actually hits. I think this is one of the ones where he gets a kill around the wall.
Always glad to help, partner. Ain't over yet. No holding back. Nothing personal. Floating on steal your power.
Ooh, miss. Miss. Wait, did that hit him actually?
Only 60 seconds left.
So beyond a certain range, there is the problem that Bucky doesn't deal quite that much damage. So even with hacks, you're not gonna get crazy kills. But he does get MVP every game. I'm gonna show you his match history after all this, so you can see how all these hacks happen. Right now he was typing to me. So this guy was a real person. He was typing to me because I called him out on his hacks.
That's what I needed. Nothing personal.
So obviously hitting Lone Wolverine, not the most impressive of things. But his shots on this Spider-Man is insane.
Down to 30 seconds. Double KO.
This shot, he doesn't even have vision of him. That shot kills, by the way. That's one of the things, I saw this on a kill cam because he killed me here as well. So I could see him killing this Iron Man. It's one of the things that made me realize this guy's hacking. So those are just direct shots. But he's about to lose vision of this guy.
3 in a row.
Totally lost vision. Shoots around the wall. This bullet manages to hit.
Glad to knock that grin off your shiny face, Stark.
The moon haunts you.
Seconds!
Us against the world.
Double KO!
That had to hurt.
I am Asgard.
Always glad to help, partner.
So if you want to see the most clear-cut cases of hacking in this, let me find that Loki kill. Let's see, where's the random Loki kill? Oh, he's on the other team, that's why I couldn't find him. You can see all these kills are just him. Like, he's just killing everybody. It's the wrong one. Where's the sound? There we go.
Armed and dangerous again!
There's one of these bullets that just curves up. I'm still trying to find it. I don't remember which one it was. It was in this area right here. Well, let's just watch this at normal speed. Maybe I'll see it.
Glad to knock that grin off your
Totally missed all those shots. That's the kills anyway.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Feeling better now. Thanks.
Oh yeah, was this the one where he's shooting the Loki can't see? So this is the most clear-cut case of hacking. No vision of anything, shooting at the ground, shooting at the wall. Suddenly decides there's a Loki here. Just magically hits him. Pulls him, drops him, dead.
Armed and dangerous!
I'm gonna keep trying to find this magic bullet because I think it's one of the clearest cut cases of cheating. Also, him not being able to hit still targets. Also, clear cut case of not actually being able to aim because his hacks automatically don't hit the clones. But that was earlier on. If you want to go back and watch that,
If they can take out Logan, anyone
I'm gonna speed up a bit to try to find the section I'm looking for.
My mission isn't over yet.
Together to victory.
Must be earlier or something. I'm not sure.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man. Powers of might.
Sorry, stick around.
Double KO!
One down.
The curves on those bullets are crazy though. It just snaps it back in.
The moon haunts you.
No, that's not the one. Although, what was that?
The moon haunts you.
Aiming at the wall, that hits me, snaps in.
Nothing personal.
I think it must be right here, actually.
So cold.
The moon haunts you.
That hit? He didn't even have vision of him, bro. He was shooting him behind the wall.
Nothing personal.
Shooting over here, that hits. That's a direct shot.
Double KO.
That hit the Loki, actually, just now.
Nothing personal.
What was that shot just now? So he's shooting at the wall right here. Takes a shot. How do I go back just like half a second? Hold on. That's actually a crazy shot. Takes a shot, shoots right here. Goes way down, finds the real Loki in the middle of all this. Crazy hacks.
Nothing personal.
Okay, this might be the magic bullet. There it is. That's the one. Shooting right here, right at the wall. This bullet is a JFK bullet. It's a magic JFK bullet. Magically shoots the Loki over here while looking at the wall. Magically shoots the Spider-Man way up here. It's not even on his screen, bro. Like, maybe there's some sort of replay bug where it doesn't show you the exact spot he's shooting, but he's shooting at the wall. Here comes the magic bullet. Let me see what timestamp this actually is. 5:58, 26 minutes into the stream. That magic bullet just curves right up. Let me see if I can get a better angle on that. 'Cause this was crazy to me when I first saw it.
Nothing personal.
Let's just watch all this in slow motion so we can see how insane all this aiming is. Shoots the Loki. Not looking at him at all. Instantly snaps over to the Spider-Man. Misses that because, if you ever wanted to see a magic bullet, here it is. This aim is right here. This bullet is like, nah, I'm gonna go up. On the Loki's aims right here is like, nah, I'm gonna go down. I assume they probably put projectiles on this just so you can see this sort of thing. Absolutely insane. Kill. And this aims up and hits the Spider-Man that he's not even looking at. Not even on his screen, bro. I want to show you one more time the spot where he's trying to kill the Loki clones, which I believe is happening right now. So gets the reset. Trying to get the Loki. A little hard to get your ultimate in this area right here. Hits the Loki clone to try to get the respawns on the ultimate. Decides to ignore the Iron Man, hits the ultimate down again so he can get a reset on this. And now because he automatically misses clones, you saw him, he just hit a Spider-Man that was zipping around like it's nothing. Hits the Loki that's zipping around like it's nothing. Point blank range, this god gamer. 13 final hits right now. MVP, suddenly can't hit a guy that's right in front of him. Why? His hacks automatically don't hit clones. Misses the clone. So if you want to say we're being generous with the other ones, right? Like maybe the replay shows him here when really he's aiming right here. Totally misses this, even though the aim's on him. So this replay system is working. He just can't hit a still target because he's such a god gamer. He doesn't want to hit him all of a sudden. Trying to get the reset on the ultimate, can't do it because the Loki clone totally messed him up. Anyway, let's show you this guy's match history so you can see how these hacks work. So again, he got banned instantly right after this. Bunch of wins coming in. His overview though, all seasons, 43 wins, 143 losses. How is that possible? When he's getting 46 final hits per game on the Bucky. 46 per game. 27 solo KOs per game. And yet, look at all these losses. What even is all this? How is he losing 100 out of 140 games? 0 damage, 0 final hits. 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 So clearly this game is being used to bot until he gets a high enough level. And then he can go against real people. And then all of a sudden, MVP every game except this bot match. Look at these games. 29 final hits. MVP. 27 final hits. 32 final hits. This god gamer that couldn't win a single game before, all of a sudden just have 12 final hits. 2-minute game. 19 final hits. 10 final hits. 28 final hits. And to Marvel Rivals' credit, this guy got insta-banned right after the game, right after he got reported, but he was not getting banned while people weren't reporting him. So whatever anti-cheat system they have is good if they know to look for somebody. But if they don't know to look for this guy, they're not going to ban him. So make sure if you see this in your games, you hit that report button. They are good about banning people, but you do have to report them because they're anti-cheat.